Zahrah is a woman in her 30s. She has brown skin, large brown eyes, neatly defined eyebrows and a gold nose ring. She wears a muted grey Berghaus fleece and a hijab, and bright coral t-shirt. Zahrah's son Harriet, a toddler, also appears in the film. The setting is a country park, as well as Zahrah's home. Berghaus presents. Zahrah's face, framed by a Berghaus hijab, fills the screen. She blinks. Bright sun rays blur a dappled woodland.
الله الذي جعل لكم الأرض قرارا والسماء بناء وصوركم فأحسن صوركم ورزقكم من الطيبات ذلكم الله ربكم فتبارك الله رب العالمين.
The Ascension Series. Zahrah Mahmood.
When I'm out in nature, I just feel like I'm connected to the earth, to my spirituality, to my religion. I feel like a sense of calm, a sense of peace. It just feels like it's where I'm meant to be. It's like a sense of like higher purpose. Makes you feel like you're part of something bigger.
A Cold House film. At home.
No, you're not having a jacket. My name is Zahrah Mahmood. I was born and brought up in Glasgow. I'm a mum of one and another one on the way. I'm the honorary president of Rambler Scotland, and during the week I work as a chartered accountant. My mum was born in England and my dad came from Pakistan when he was quite young, so they worked their whole lives. They're still working, so finding the time to do things like going outdoors and escaping to the countryside just wasn't a thing that we did. When I got into nature and the outdoors, I remember my sisters and people making comments that were quite close to me that, oh, you know, you can see that it really has helped you because you just seem a lot more at peace and you seem a lot calmer. And I said, you know, the only thing is I do sometimes feel like I get a lot of stares, or I'm the only person that looks like me, I'm the only person that wears a hijab that I see. It was my older sister that said to me, so what, just lean into it, you're the hill-walking hijabi. And she kind of just made that comment, and then it just kind of stuck there, and I found it quite funny, and so I ended up making a new profile and just calling it the hill-walking hijabi and just trying to connect with people. Someone from Berghaus had asked me about my Instagram name, and you know, they'd been thinking about how they can reach underrepresented communities and make their journey into the outdoors more accessible as well. One of the ways they wanted to do that was trying to make a Berghaus hijab. It took like almost 3 years from first conversation to it coming out into existence. Seeing it come to fruition is really nice because even just having that Berghaus stamp on it feels like part of your kit. You're equipped to be outdoors and it doesn't feel like you're standing out as much. There's definitely progress being made, and the messages that I get from people on Instagram as well, especially women, regardless of whether they look like me or not, and they're just resonating with where I am with my journey just now. Like after my C-section and postpartum, trying to find my feet again outdoors. It's really nice to just connect with people and, you know, share those commonalities.
Zahrah and her son pet a fluffy Highland cow.
When I'm out with Harris, there is more to think about, but it's so joyful. It's just like a happiness that I can't explain. Seeing him get excited over little things just makes me really excited. Your eyes are looking at the wonders of the world, but I'm looking at the wonder of you. Like, it just feels so much joy when I'm out with him. It would be silly to say life doesn't change, because it does change. So I think recognising that, but knowing that the change doesn't have to be negative, it can be positive, and it's also about your mindset. So yeah, you might have to slow down for a bit, and that's okay, because your child is literally telling you to slow down, and there's nothing wrong with that in this fast-paced world.
Holding a sandwich in one hand and a poppy in the other, Harris walks through long grass. A butterfly takes nectar from a flower. He sits amongst the long grass and wind rustles the leaves on tall trees.
If you're afraid of the kind of practicalities of going out, then just take it slow, start local. Like, there's no rule that says you need to go up a mountain. You can just go around any kind of green space and just kind of feel that connection with nature and the outdoors and kind of build up your confidence from there.
President since 2023, Zahrah is working with Ramblers Scotland to help break down the many barriers people face in accessing nature. Her work is encouraging people of all backgrounds to feel confident and empowered to enjoy all the health and social benefits of the outdoors. Follow Zahrah's accessible adventures and learn more about the activewear hijab at the Hillwalking Hijabi. Berghaus.